It was the last night of School of Tyrannus. That night we had 2 preachers. The next day would have been our last day of the entire event. We had some sessions in the morning and then practicum in the afternoon around 3:30. And when I looked at the weather earlier that day, I noticed that it was a forecast of 100% rain the next day, and then the following day after that was also 100% rain. And all of a sudden the Lord moves upon me and He says to me, "Speak to the weather."
I believe that it's your will for us to go out tomorrow. I believe it's your will for us to go into the streets. I believe it's your will for us to pray for the sick. I believe it's your will tomorrow for us to speak and preach the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Next day I woke up and I look outside and it's pouring. I'm driving to the church to those sessions and I literally cannot see out the windshield. It is raining so hard. Literally by 11:30 a.m. or 12 p.m. we look outside and all of a sudden the clouds begin to break, the sun begins to shine, and the rain began to cease. We headed downtown around 3 o'clock. We see these 5 young adults that walk by and we begin to talk to them. And they told us we would not have been down here if it wasn't the weather. The weather is so beautiful today. We began to share with him the scriptures, the book of Acts, talking about the Holy Ghost. And we began to tell him that he could be filled, and all these young adults here could be filled with the gift of the Holy Ghost right there in downtown, because God is not hindered by location. Right there next to Ego Alley, they lifted their hands and God filled them with the gift of the Holy Ghost. We continued to worship and dance unashamedly because God had filled them with the Holy Ghost, and we had spoken to the weather, and the weather had literally been held back, and the weather patterns had changed by us speaking to it miraculously. I believe that this year will be just as powerful, if not more. I believe that God is going to use us in apostolic authority. I believe the miraculous is going to happen. Do not miss what God is going to do this year. August 16th through 19th, the School of Tyrannus is happening again here in Annapolis, Maryland. We've got Brother Amani Nangoma, the youth president in the Ontario district, coming. He's going to speak. We've got Hector Robles coming back to speak. I will be involved again speaking. We have Pastor David Wright is coming back, and Brother Stu Mott is coming back as well. Come and join us and be a part of what God is going to do.